Yo, 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 yo. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Woo. How are we doing this morning? Happy Tuesday of a new week. The day after the start of the new week. Tom, 14 months of subbing. Let's go. Olive Octopus Inc. with the raid. Oh, Lisa, an email. Chat, another one. Another one. And another one. That's what my email box is called. And another one. We're going to do that this week, though. I think I have a time picked out. If you're even paying attention to me, who pays attention to me? Good morning. Hi, how's everyone doing this morning? I am still in coffee mode. Brad, last podcast you sounded echoey. I haven't listened to it. Haven't gotten any other reports. If anyone else thinks that, let me know. I probably need to listen. I'll listen to it and see. Hopefully nothing changed, but we'll never know. The man, the myth, the legend, larger than life itself, and twice as pretty. Opus 88 today. So I think I showed this last week, but I got it inked up. The new mini one from Goldspot. I think it comes out today. More Tess, love your face. 68 months. Nice. Almost. The less notice I have, less time I have to be nervous. Well, I think you know me pretty well. It'll be easy. You'll be nervous for, like I tell everyone who's never done this before, you'll be nervous for like 10 seconds. Sleepy? Well, you probably just got up, so good morning, Shell. 16 days to Triangle. God, things move too fast these days. Can we slow things down, please? Can we slow it down? I wasn't planning on doing unboxings today, then literally everything showed up. And then I need to mix in some stuff I opened last week. So we're going to do unboxings today. I was going to do Pin Show traveling, but I am booked for DC now. Thunder Viking 69. Nice. Nice. What's up, Thunder Viking? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Days move really fast. It's ridiculous. I'm hitting like 4 o'clock, 6 p.m. faster than ever these days. Like, it's just going jamming. The Mongoose, 35 months of sub. Let's go. Subbing. DC is on, yes. Get composted 60 months. Nice. Everything. You subscribe for 1 month. Nice. I like it. Let's go. Toby's at spa day today, so no Toby action. Wish you could go to DC. Pro tip. The minute you pay for a non-refundable rate at the alternate show hotel, rooms open at the Pin Show Hotel. So I just wanted to show that. I think that's how the bot works here. As soon as you do the thing and commit to a thing, the thing you wanted in the first place becomes available. So if you're still thinking about DC, as of yesterday, they had they had some rooms open. But I went for the non-refundable rate because it was like $30 or $40 a night cheaper to just pay for it. Yeah, I got chat, but it's all right. It's a good rate. That hotel's close enough. Addie, how was Pen Paper Palooza? Sister and nephew's birthdays. Yep, I know that one. So anyone else go to Pen Paper Palooza? Related, Houston Little Craft Fest is back on for next year. I saw that Instagram post. My hair's bothering me today. I didn't do anything with it. It's an ocean away. I mean, they didn't invent planes for no reason. Maybe a boat. You have time. Get on a boat. I think that's what you should do, Blogwalda. Boat trip. Get one of those luxury yachts. Just get like a, what do they call it? Oh, I can't think of the word. I'll think of it in a minute. Brad, I really like that Rotary XL. I saw your post. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yay. Yeah, the mega yachts, but yeah, what do you call it when you book like the mega yacht? I watch the yachting YouTube sometimes. Thinking to get one for my husband for Father's Day or a mechanical pencil. Nice. Not a cruise. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't. Charter. That's the word I'm looking for. Charter. charter a yacht. We really don't. It doesn't matter. But I had that. I couldn't figure that out in my head. Charter is the word I'm looking for, chat. Charter. Yes. You have to be a billionaire, like, and then you can light some money on fire. Okay. What else do we need to talk about? What else do we need to catch up on before we get into it today? I have a giveaway up on the blog of the Notsu cards. I'm sure that is the right pronunciation. So go check that out. I'm giving those away on the blog. Was Imola a one-off or is Verstappen a legit contender this year? I think the car really improved this weekend, right? Like, completely changed. The McLarens weren't reeling him in. So, it was a thing. Started using Toro for the first time yesterday. I love that ink. Yeah, it's crazy. It's good. It's a fun ink. It's not quite this orange. It's got a lot of yellow. Last time I chartered a mega yacht, I got a lifetime ban. Interesting. Mini review of Pelican style Tron pen. Glassy smooth when it writes. I have one of those sitting over here somewhere. Pen Addict Cruise. Let's not. Enzo Ferrari purple ink is amazing. I've seen that one. That does look sick. But why is it purple? Is that his thing? Oh, man. My phone almost went in my coffee. Let's move these from each other. But I've heard that Ferrari ink, it's Mont Blanc, right? It's the Mont Blanc. Yeah, very cool. Planner Zoid. Pretty Plays. What a name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Sounds like you're in the right place. Crazy good? Yeah. There's already a fan contingent on the Joko cruise, right? That seems like, yeah, just like going to there. What's up, Cripstick? PPP was great, very well organized and fun. Busiest day was Saturday. I did well with my debut item I had for the show. Mainly stationary crowd, not much pen folks, which was expected. Love it, would do it again. Awesome. Good. Yeah, they, Namiki Winter Vlad, I have relocated. I have separated them. Nice to meet you. Just came from Go Wild Planner Conference. So I was checking the, I didn't know that was a thing. So Plannerzoid, this is good timing. So I want you to tell me how it was because, who is it? Is it Mark Your Pages that I follow on Instagram? And he had just come back from this thing in Indianapolis. I was like, what is this? And then I went and checked it out. It looked like it was probably pretty cool. Not attending Portland. My wife has plans that weekend for us. RIP. Enzo wrote in purple his honor his father, who always used a purple aniline pencil in his work. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so I didn't know that con was a thing, and it looked kind of epic. Like, it looked like pretty sweet. Hey, I checked out the pen selling Reddit you told me about, but unfortunately I don't meet the requirements to post. What's the email to join the Slack? hello@penaddict.com. Yeah, he was there. I'm doing a giveaway on my channel and vlog update. I link my channel. Yes, please do, Plannerzoid, Pretty Plays. Link your channel. We'll all follow you. Like, literally everyone who's in here will follow you. But yeah, I would definitely love to hear more about that because that was completely new to me. Yeah, so like, you're new to pens, and I've been doing this a while. I'm not new to planners, but for the for more like the Planner Con events, like I'm new to. I haven't been to one of those yet. I've been to like Stationery Fest and some other things like that, but not necessarily to planner, like a planner journaling. Like what's the one in Chicago? Literally doing a planner spread right now. I'm literally doing notebook testing today. So I got some new notebooks. Plannerzoid, gotcha. God, what a name. I love that name. All right, subscribed. Boom. All right, y'all go follow Plannerzoid like right now. Boom, go do it. All right, so like I would love to see, yeah, let me know when you do like the, like a recap of the indie thing because it looked pretty cool. Chicago Planner Conference, yeah, I was blanking on the name. So yeah, I was in town 2 years ago when they had it, but I didn't know it was a thing and I just didn't do it. So one of these years, I will hit one of these up. Craft skits, planner tea. Ooh, spilling the tea. We try to spill the tea. We do it sometimes. We spill some tea sometimes. Although also sometimes I'm under NDAs and I can't spill like the product tea, but I can spill some gossip tea. Not too much gossip right now. Oh, nice, R Night. First year went to Atlanta. I was there for a planner conference and looked out the pin show. It was the same weekend. Do they still do that in Atlanta? Because I know some other people were there for like a journaling conference, planner conference type of thing. Yeah, Plannerzoid. We've created our own space over here for pens and stationery and all that fun stuff. We've been doing it quite a while. What are we? 7-8 years now, something like that. Yeah, so it's great. So I'm so glad you're here. Hey, while we're at it, we haven't done this in a while. The teacher is late. I wasn't late. You're late. I was on time. I was like 30 seconds late. Wow. Crash, you're tardy. I'm putting you on the list. We haven't done this in a while. If you have something to promote, a channel, a YouTube, a Twitch, a Blue Sky account, an Instagram account, put it in the chat. We don't do this enough. If you have something to share with us, let's do that right now. And so other people can check out and follow. Literally, Plannerzoid's doing the same thing. My mug is from Sugar Turtle Studio. Julia's here. Julia was, where were you just at? You were just in Chicago. That looked like an epic time. I followed Julia so that I don't have to click that subscribe button because I already do. Does he still sell those mugs? I think they come in and out of stock. New pen obtained. We will look at that. Back stateside, I restarted my Sunday planning stream. So Miss G's, can we get a link to your channel for easy clicking? The hour spent in Brad's company is more than countable. I don't know if it is countable. The Wancher Mofu pen, a little extension of our emotions. All right, we'll talk about that. Here's my insane haul from Atlanta. Did I watch that one? So we got that. Subscribe to that. Give me something new to subscribe to. And everyone, y'all click these links and go subscribe to our friends' channels. Penaddict.com, pretty good. Mid. There's Miss G's Crafties on Twitch. Should do that. Miss G's has been a citizen of the world recently, but we'll be back to regular streaming this week, you said? We have a great community here, Plannerzoid, and glad you're here. German here, if you ride 30 seconds late, you're in fact 10 minutes late because you're supposed to be 10 minutes early to be sure everything can start on time. I'm officially German then because that's how I do it. Good morning. I have a new YouTube channel, Christy N Creates. Let's see if I follow that one. I don't yet, but boom, now I do. Oh man, this looks great. Oh, Bone Crusher Studio, currently inked. Beautiful. Subscribed. Let's go. Subscribe all the things. Subscribe to all the things. So, dove back in this past weekend. Awesome. I was super crazy busy this weekend and I was not on Twitch very much. Thunder Viking with the gifted sub to Plannerzoid, please. You're the bomb, Plannerzoid. Welcome. Thank you, Thunder Viking, so much. Dragon Drawer, good morning. All right. So got any other links we are welcome to share. We're always welcome to share here. We don't have to do it just because I say so. Stream giveaway with the major myth with the giveaway. Let's go. So just let me finish that real quick. If you have something to share, you're always welcome to share it here. Okay? That's one thing we're very open about is sharing cool stuff, spreading the fun word. You don't have to ask for permission. You just say, hey, I did a new thing. Here it is. That's how it works around here. New video up on YouTube, send me a link. Anything. Always grateful for your streams. I've given up on all social media, so you're my introvert haven. I am, it's a challenge. I'm going to say this in a very weird way. I really dislike being on the internet right now, even though we clearly are. But, just the the regular internet. I think the internet has jumped the shark as of about, I don't know, 6 months ago. I wrote a note when I was just like, I'll have to look it up when I wrote the note, but like I wrote a note like social media has jumped the shark. It's just not enjoyable. It doesn't make me smile as much as it used to, right? So it's the world we live in. All right, Major Myth, let's do a giveaway. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on things. Let's do this because it's taking up a lot of space. Got back into books. I just finished Morning Star, the third book of the Red Rising series. I just finished that. I've been reading a lot. Yeah, so. All right. You got a new pens, addicted pen. All right, I have all these links I need to pull up. So yeah, there we go. Oh, that's the one I need to watch from Tony. Is the Little Craft Fest one. And Ruben. All right. Procyon Flynn with the Fever Fighter. Let's go. This is why I now exist in Discord channels and RSS feeds. Yeah. Love Red Rising. Yeah, so I got gifted that by someone here in stream. The first book was a blind date with a book where it was wrapped up. And then I got the second book and third book from the library and just finished the third one like 2 nights ago. I don't know if I'm going to start the next series, right? So it's 3 more. But it starts 10 years later. So the first 3 were kind of together. The next 3 continue the story. I might need a break. A lot of 4D chess in these books. Very, very good read. But like everything is 4D chess in those books. Like, and I was like, that's a lot. It's like it's a battle of 4D chess moves. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right, giveaway time. I don't think it'll fit on this monitor. But I think y'all enjoyed this, and the last one I gave away was a hit. So this is the big Plotter A4 case that Plotter had sent me. Oh, and I've had the Murderbot book on the reserve for like 6 months. So this is the A4 zip case from Plotter. It's really, really cool. I like these. So you can put all your accessories, paper. You got the green one? Yeah, they're really cool. How do you join giveaway? We're about to do that. So yeah, Murderbot's been on the reserve list for the library for ages. So I'm in the queue. Okay, so I'll show you how to do giveaways here. We're about to start one. So we had a point. I do giveaways every stream, but then we do extra giveaways when we have a channel point redemption, which that's just something that builds up over time as you watch, just like a Twitch thing. So this is extra giveaways. Plotter A4 pouch. All right. So thank you, Plotter, for sending me these. All right. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address if you do win. It's easy. Exclamation point waffle. That's the only rules. Yeah, Murderbot, I was thinking they're like a pretty short book, so I should already queue up. Like, I've been in the queue for a couple of months, and I think I'm still like a couple months out. Like, I might as well just buy them at this point, which is fine. I don't mind buying books either, but if I can get some library, some purchase, it works out well. So all but OBE or novellas. Yeah, that's what I heard. If you want another quick one, Artemis by Andy Weir is also a good read. Nice. The new Apple-Tishi. Yeah, so that's the other thing. Is like I got this before like the show has come out, and now it's just like, man, I got no chance. They're on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, I might could do that. I don't have it. I don't have Kindle Unlimited, but I've been reading, well, not Kindle. I've been checking out the library books, sending them to my Kindle. Bookshop.org offers ebooks now. I need to look at it. Has anyone read Dan Morin's books? Friend of the show, Dan Morin. If you have access to Hoopla through your library, then they have Murderbot. I'll have to check. What style are Dan's books? I know they're like space kind of fantasy, but like what is the general like conceit? I could go read this myself, but I know Dan's a popular sci-fi fantasy writer in our spaces and writes good books. So, military SF, okay. I mean, like the Red Rising stuff is kind of like that. I mean, people called it Hunger Games in space. But the more I read about them, the more I think I would like Dan's books. Does anyone have a Kobo reader device? I think a couple of people in here do. Bookshop ebooks are very, very restricted. Interesting. Thinking of Japan for 2026, what are the dates of tips? It's usually last week of October-ish. Sometimes into 1st of November, but like late October. Kobo's great. The color's sort of meh. Kobo color, love it. Yeah, my physical Kindle's very old. I literally, it drives my wife crazy. I read in the Kindle app on my phone, like my library books. I've had one Kobo, but stepped on it. Rip. The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. Nice. I have a books device. Nice. We have 2 Kindles that get 0 use. Like, I'll take a Kindle on like a trip if I'm going to go like sit at the beach in the sun where it's easier to read. But you got the Brasstown, nice. But I will literally sit and read on my phone. I put the Kindle app on my front page so I'm not scrolling like the internet. I'll just click and like, especially like those Red Rising books, like a chapter is like, if I need 10 minutes of just like peace, I'll just go read a chapter. Hardly use my Kindle. Yep. I feel that. Kobo's good for integration with libraries, but mine had its battery die after a year. Rip. Did you read The 3 Body Problem? No. Is that in my queue? I prefer paper books, but I want so many books. It's like I gotta slow my roll. Children of Time. Okay. Spider warning. That's all right. Red Rising had a cannibalism warning, so I think I can handle the spider warning. Painted Polar Bear, 18 months of subbing. Let's go. All right, y'all got about 30 seconds left. And I keep wanting to look up and read Dan Morin's books. Yeah. He's several into the series. Someone's recommended 3 Body Problem before. Please go to Tips with me this year. Are you going this year, Julia? Exclamation point waffle. I'm giving away this plotter. I have my case. You're going this year? Heck yes. I'm going this. So like I can't really show it here. It's too big. Maybe not. Whoops. Rip. Just started Children of Time. So good. Sorry, it's got a price tag on it. Rip. So. All right. This giveaway's closed. 2, 1. Wheel of Time series. So Kathy Campbell, who's a friend of mine and is on Relay, is very deep into the Wheel of Time, like podcasting, like panels and like all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Oh, I still got to read. I'll draw a winner in a minute. So, y'all recommended Sarah Moss for more like the romantic space stuff. Is that her name? Maas? I forget her first name. That's on my list too. More of the different style of space stuff. All right, let's pick a winner. Boom, Jersey Girl Andrea. Let's go. Sarah Moss, I had the name right. Nice. Yeah, people were fighting over which series they liked. I don't know. I haven't Harmony Bat, but you were very excited to type that. Sarah Moss, Queen of Selling a Million Books. Yeah, I haven't read any. Jersey Girl Andrea. Either way, she said. Are you here? First 4 or 5 books of Wheel of Time are great, and the last 2 or 3, but the rest are stretching thin. Gotcha. You're here. You're welcome. All right, email me, hello@pinac.com. And let me get your name tag on this. Court of Thorn and Roses. Style isn't yours? Yeah. There was a fight over whichever the two series were. Some were Court of Thorn of Roses, others were whatever the opposite, but the alternate choice was. That's something like I would check out from the library to see if I liked. Because I'm not sure I would. All right, Jersey Girl Andrea. All right, got it. All right, email me when you get a chance, and I will ship this out. It'll be later this week. What's today? Tuesday. I shipped yesterday. Probably Thursday. Probably ship all this. I'm having to engrave Chinese characters into a nib right now, and respectfully, that shit is hard. That sounds hard. That is a tiny, tiny platform. Who's Sanderson? Percy on Flynn. I don't. Who's Sanderson? All right, got it. Survived another tornado outbreak. Holy cow! The middle of the country is getting absolutely slaughtered right now. Kentucky, Missouri, I guess Kansas. Brandon Sanderson is rated. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, tornadoes are a hot mess right now. Mormon guy who writes a lot. I hate tornadoes. Yeah, like they're staying north of us right now, but man, there's some bad stuff. You're on high alert still. I love Octopus. Yeah, so I guess Tennessee. Brandon Sanderson is who finished the last 3 Wheel of Times. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't read any of those. Okay. Let me look at a couple of these links y'all sent me, and then we'll start testing some notebooks. I got the IA Writer notebook. I got the Sidekick notepads. And then I have a couple pens I'm going to use with that. And I have a new ink. Ooh, I just inked up a light blue. Dang. Okay. Elizabeth Bear is really good in drafts and fountain pen. Ooh. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's look at a couple of these links y'all sent me. Nino Marino signature, the Ivy Ring. This is really pretty. Can we embiggen? Let me embiggen. Oh, wow, there's a blue one. Oh, I dislike the thing. I dislike this guy. It's not letting me. But that's really pretty. What is this one? That's sick. Saw a pic taken Sunday from a plane landing at the Denver airport of a tornado visible out the window. No, get me out of that. That's pretty. Here, let me put a magnifying glass on it. Yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty. Austin Kleon, where we talk about Austin. I need to get his books. I love Austin's work though. Yeah, that's a really pretty pen. All right, next one. Mofu. What is the Mofu? Oh, that's like a... Oh, literally, what is Mofu? So it's like a... Now, like, that's my size. Like, no clip, skinny, acrylic, blueberry, toffee. $50. Oh, yes. Yeah. All his books in top 10 of the week are always fine. Yeah, good call. One of the coolest things I've seen is a full-length thunderstorm in a plane over Louisiana. Oof. Hey, did Ryan Hall have any trouble? Were we like I was thinking because like I watched Ryan Hall a little bit. He runs discount on his books like directly. Oh, that's a good call. Okay, I will do that. That is a cute logo. Mofu. Cute little guy. Did you see Amarillo Stationery's doing a limited edition pen on Thursday? He posted on Instagram. I did not. We'll pull that up. Yeah, I was thinking about Ryan Hall when that Kentucky stuff was happening. That's really pretty. That material looks cool. I'm halfway tempted to, like, I'm halfway tempted to get into that classic books stuff that I've never read, like the Moby Dicks and Ulysses type stuff. I'm scared to do it. I'm scared to commit the time and be disappointed or have it like really break my head. Ryan Hall did not have anything last night. He'd been streaming. Yeah, okay. I saw his videos were still coming out, so I didn't know if he was anywhere near. Don't do Ulysses. Yeah, I'm not like super amped. I just feel like I should do like one of like the big classics that I've never read. Most of the old stuff's overrated. Yeah. Which is why they're always on my list, but it's like, should I? I don't know that I'm going to be happy about this. Read what you want. Yeah. I think if anything, and maybe it's not in the classic type stuff, but I've never read Confederacy of Dunces, and that looks like that's a book that I would like to read. Right? That seems like maybe more my speed. You know, maybe not in the same category as Moby Dick, but Instagram. Classic sci-fi. I'll ask my dad. My dad was a classic sci-fi guru. Where is... Try to read Confederacy of Dunces and bounced off it pretty hard. Yeah. Who knows? Where's the new pen? Oh, he's redoing this one. So, yeah. This pen is awesome. So he did this one before. Which is wonderful. I love this pen. So yeah, he released this one before, but this material's so cool. They really nailed this one. I know, set in New Orleans. Yeah, I know. Seems like I would like it. Fahrenheit 451, Brave New World. Well, 1984 I've read several times. Like, I like that. I'd almost rather read that than anything else. For stuff like that, I like doing audiobook, but it starts going to be a slog. So, like, I accidentally got Morning Glory in an audiobook form. I couldn't do it. I've never made it past, like, a chapter of an audiobook, which I know you got to get past a certain point for them to, like, start to hit, but I have not been able to do that yet. Okay. Let's get into it, chat. What are we going to do first? Let's get them all open here first. And we'll test them all kind of at the same time. So, I got my IA writer stuff. Frankenstein's a good call. I have read that, but not in a while. Check out the video from Peter McKinnon. Is that the Signo DX one? Because that one I have watched, and it's amazing. I love that video. So, my IA writer books came from Japan. Did they? Yeah, Tokyo. They got here quickly, and there was no issue getting there. Or getting here from there. So which way are we opening this? I guess this way. Usually need to speed up the... Yeah, no T-word on this one. And it showed up in like a week, which is crazy. I mean, I think I paid... I mean, shipping was probably $30 or $40, which Brave New World can keep. Classic sci-fi. Lathe of Heaven, Ursula K. Le Guin. Yeah. I think that's probably the way to go if you're going classic sci-fi. All right. IA Writer has notebooks. You need to investigate. You need to watch this stream first. Because while they may be beautiful, I'm interested to see how they work. So hold that thought. All right, so I'm going to put one of these over here. I'm going to give one of these away on the blog later, at a later date. I'll do a proper review of this. But I'm going to test it out today. This string can either save me money or cost me a lot. Yeah. I mean, the same goes for me being in person with you. All right. So, really beautiful. Like, everything about this is going to be beautiful. Like, I have no doubt. So, let me see. I can't even read it. All right. Handcrafted in Japan. So, this is the sleeve. So, I know y'all can't... There's words here. Y'all can't read them because I can't even read them. This is the front. The notebook for writers. So, if you're not familiar with IA, they make a wonderful piece of software called IA Writer. I've used it in the past. It's been probably a decade or so when I switched to Ulysses, the app, not the book, because it works better for me and how I work. But they package it in like this type of I call it balsa wood for lack of a better word. I can't think of the actual name of the wood, but it's that lightweight wood. We get a lot of pin boxes in this. So let's open her up. IA Writer is really... I tried to use it because it's so pretty, but it just... Oh, wow. This is thicker than I thought it was going to be. So what this is, and if y'all followed me for any length of time... Oh, there's the little logo there. If y'all followed me for any length of time... you'll know that I've reviewed what I call letterpress notebooks. So this is basically like a scored line notebook. So yeah, kind of an off-white cream base. So watermark lines guide your pen as your words come into focus. The lines fade into the background. IA notebook crafted for writers. So there's no doubt it's beautiful. So the cover is just thick stock. But like ultra thick, right? Like mega thick stock. And it's just bound like square. I don't know the exact name of this binding. But it's like... Les Narby, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Like my Yoseka notebook that I use so much. It looks like this, right? So... It's like that. And then it has the end pages aren't watermarked, if you will. Okay. So this is a little bit different than the letterpress. I keep calling it like the letterpress style. This is literally truly like a watermarked page. Not a letterpress page. So the letterpress page you can feel the marks. This is literally just watermarked. So I've been describing this wrong. So mea culpa on that one. So you can see the lines here. But you probably can't... Well, I guess you can see them a little bit here, depending on the lighting, right? So just like a watermark on a page, you have it, haven't used it yet. This is bigger and better looking than I was expecting, like, ultra premium, awesome stuff, and it is. Like, it's really good. But it's not... I don't have a letterpress page in here, do I? Is that seriously 16 lines per page? No. It's got to be more than that. It's going to hurt my eyes to count them, but I'll try. Oh, maybe. I mean, there's 17 lines. There's a whole chunk at the top and bottom. There could be 2 more lines here. Look at the edge to count. Too late. It's probably like a 10 millimeter spacing. Yeah, 10 millimeter spacing. So it's like a 10 millimeter line. Shine a light through it, yeah. I mean, I can see it enough to count it. Burn it and measure the volume of smoke. It's not time to elect a new pope. We already did that. So we're going to test this out, but I want to get the other notebooks and pens. I want to get everything out first, and then we'll start testing things. But I like it. I have misspoken on the... see how this one is like letter pressed here, like scored here? There are pages in Stationery World that have this type of line where there's like an indentation. Watermarks line up on the outer edge. You can't see anything here. So, and just so y'all can see them a little bit better. Let's see. Hopefully that doesn't burn your face, but so watermarked pages means there's like, this is in, for lack of a better term, it's interior to the page. You can only see this. You can't feel these lines when writing. Whereas what Plotter calls their letterpress, let me get this real quick. Let's see if I can find this real quick, just to give you an example. Similar to white lines, yeah. Let's see if I can find this for y'all real quick. Where letterpress printing, God, you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it all in here. Let's see if they have it on their pages. See if there's a better... Yeah, I don't even think they sell this regularly. So you can't see this through here, maybe a little bit on the edge over here. This is like an actual indentation on the page here. I don't know if you can see that. Odd that Mike didn't correct you. Yeah. Well, I may have just been like confusing him more than anything because he's not familiar with this product that I was talking about. So here's this review if you want to see the pictures better. The lines you can actually feel on the page here. Where, yeah, it's almost like a deboss. Where with the IA notebook, it's a smooth page with a watermarked line. So I was confused on that until I got this in hand. So I'm glad I ordered this. So we'll test it. I like those papers too. So those letter plate, and I think there's been a couple of other people that have done this. I need to save that link for the show tomorrow. All right. So, okay. So that's this. We're going to test this out in a minute. You don't understand the point of which? The letterpress or this one or both, honestly. Both. The point is really to experiment with design. Honestly. That was the most vocal fry I've ever heard you use. What did I do? Watermark is during manufacturing. Letterpress is done after the paper is done. Yeah, I'm wondering how the Plotter ones are. Because they call it letterpress. You think it's done that way? Okay, so that's this. IA Writer. We're going to test this out in a minute. Okay. Next, This all showed up yesterday, so this is a good day. You can't use the watermarks to write a straight line. I think you could. You can see them on this IA writer. Yes, I'll be reviewing this on the blog. The IA writer. Oh, almost like that Mongolian throat singing. Ooh, I asked for orange. Got orange. Oh, did I get all three? Sick. All right. So this is the Cortex brand. Again, all right, real quick on the disclosure, this disclosure front. I paid for these, full price. Yeah, like this was, so back to, and I'll continue on that disclosure. Get Compost, it says you can't use the watermark to write a straight line. It will legitimately hurt your eyes at some point. Plotter's letterpress you can see while you're doing it. I have some here. I'll have to go get them if you want to see a better image of it. So this, to actually write in the using the straight line, like you have to get the proper visual angle. Like I will probably use the lines, but it's almost like it needs a backing board. Or I need like a light box to write on top of. Like I get it. Disclosure. Yeah, I paid full price for these. Mike sent me these for free. Oh, I like the little zippies. So dot, lined. What are these? Blank? What is blue? Is blue blank? Dot, lined. To do. Yeah, the blue is, it's not really like a cyan-y, but it's a pretty blue. It's a shade I like. So I'm going to hold these. I'm just going to open one because I'll probably give these away as well. Although the to-do, that's a great size for a to-do list. So packaging. So, oh yeah, it's a 2-pack. Sick. Ah, these are built really nice. So, hey AJ. So this is literally packaging trash. What I will do is I will keep this, like the little Cortex logo here, and put it in my journal, right? So that's what I'll be doing. Like this is, if you want to know how to like junk journal, when you have stuff like this, like I'm gonna keep this. Like we're just gonna do this right now so I can put it with my journal and put it in there later because I don't need the rest of that. All right, 2-pack. The orange is really bright on your screens. 2-pack. Fold over scoring, which we like because it is a top-bound book. Sidekick right there. Very subtle. The scoring is excellent. It is really soft. You don't have to really work it. And then, yeah, then you have all the pages for you to write on. So, yeah. What's up, Purple Pen Case? Yeah, the fold-over scoring is legit. Like, it's... A lot of these, you really have to break them in. And... to, like, fold them over. This one just goes bloop. It's nice. Can't do those designs. Too small. So, like, this is a good desk pad for me. So, I'll be using this like this. So, all right. So, we're going to test these out. Comparing to Rhodia, yeah, a lot more effort. That's a neat notebook. It is. I like these. Will it fit in a shirt pocket? It seems a little large. And this is a pretty small pocket, honestly. I don't think it's going to fit in this one I have here. Oh, it will. It's heavy, though, right? It's kind of bulky. But technically, yes. Technically, yes. Oh, you don't like the fold over. Yeah. Gotcha. Well, I think the concept, right, is eventually I'm going to tear all this stuff out too, right? Oops, sorry, I'm not showing you. So, like, the fold over is going to be, the fold over is never going to be happy. Because I'll eventually just, like, start ripping these pages out, right? Should be perfect. Yeah, they're perfect, right? So, yeah, it's a style. Hey, do you know about Orlando yet? Yeah, I just got word that I have to be in Memphis the Tuesday after, so I'm probably not going. We'll see. Yeah, so you just saw me literally do that. You can, if it bothers you, you just store it like that. But as soon as you rip away like a few pages, it's gonna be that type of thing anyway. Yeah, I just got the word. I asked about Memphis, and I have to arrive on Tuesday, so I don't know that I'm gonna want to be gone the weekend before. That's the plan. Okay. So we're going to take these notebooks. We're going to test them with all kinds of pens. But I have one pen I need to ink up. So one pen I inked up yesterday. So y'all saw me unbox this last week. This is... Has Goldspot launched this yet? They sent me this. This was like a pre-launch Goldspot thing. Let's see if it's up yet. I don't think it's up yet. Oh, it is. Okay. And they sent me all the specs on it. So Goldspot sent me this for free. Well, yeah, as part of an order I made. So Opus 88 Mini Fountain Pen Tropical Blossoms. So they say retailer exclusive. Does that mean Goldspot exclusive? Yeah, it must mean Goldspot exclusive. So, this is the first mini I've used with the eyedropper, and I inked it up yesterday. I wanted to go. I was really thinking I wanted a light pink with this, but what I ended up doing was going with like an ocean blue to kind of like fill in the whole set. So I did Blue Lagoon, OG Robert Oster Blue Lagoon, which is real pretty. And again, we're gonna test these in the notebooks here in just a minute. And it's really, really, so you do kind of untweak the eyedropper real quick, but it's just kind of a fun pen. So this is a fine, what, I guess these are like YOLO number 5 nibs. So I went to do like a more of an ocean color. And now I'm regretting that because I got an ink sample in that's like the same color. I still may use it. So yeah, smaller pen. Finally caught one of these lives. What's up, Ami? So yeah, number 5, so the smaller one. And then unposted, it fits my hand pretty well. The EF on the Omar I just got is really good. It does post like pretty easily without being too chunky. So actually you could use this pretty handily posted. But it's a fun color. And a fun ink. Alright, so yeah. Has energy of a dad Hawaiian shirt, then it's probably good for me. I am wearing like Mothra today. So yeah. Really cool. Like I said, we unboxed this last week, but I didn't open it. So I mean I didn't ink it. I opened it. So I like the shape, like the size. It's super durable. Like, I think this is going to be like a, it's like a very kind of like thick pen with 2 C's. Like this is going to, this could probably handle being in a pocket or a bag. Falling tree in the storms, that stinks, Evan. I'm sorry to hear that. So that's one pen we're going to test out today. We're going to test out a bunch of pens today. And then second, I want to ink up the internet's new favorite pen, the Kolo. They went to Marketing Town on this, right, Julia? So I got the brass one I need to ink up. I unboxed it last week. Raise your hand if you got a Kolo, Julia. So yeah, I'm gonna ink this up now. So this is a number 5 Schmidt nib. This is a medium. You got a Kolo? Yeah, so I'm gonna ink this up. To play around with it. Aziza, yeah, literally everybody. So shout out Scott. Gave me one to destroy at the bench. This would be a good one to destroy, the all brass for etching. I think I've shared too many thoughts about the Tino. Kolo Tino. Yeah. I like it. I don't like the posting. I think the posting is a it's a mistake. A design. Oh, you got this one? Nice. So let's ink this up. Will it take a converter? Like one of the short converters? Posting is an issue. Yeah. It's in over design, probably. It's definitely a form over function, and I don't even think the form is good. Right? Like, I understand why they did it. Like, I'll probably review this pen, but this is a bad visual and not a great balance. So we'll see. Luckily, I can use it like this, but it's close. Like, I don't know. I would have liked to seen something different done in this, but it's going to be usable. It's going to be okay. I think if you like this style, it'll work. I like the cap. The cap is good. All right. What are we going to ink this with? I'll have to find a short converter. I'm sure it's great for people who like stuff like that. Eric's like, oh, it's going to look good on you, though. Looks good on you. I think I like the acrylic bodies. Even though the acrylics, Julia, you can answer this for me. The acrylic or the color bodies, it's still over brass, right? Like it's not a lighter cap. It's still, the color is over the brass. It's still like a brass underbarrel. Is that correct? Oh man, embargoed. I don't mind the section step. I mean, it's aggressive for some people, but it really works better if it's posted, and I don't like the posted. So I almost have to hold it further back. I think it's just off a little bit. It's just a little bit off. So it looks great like this. This is the best form of it. I think that was a Kickstarter. Putting the embargo letter wrapped, yeah. Aziz ended up holding closer to the facets, yeah. Like, I think I will have to, because I'm going to have to post it. It's just odd. CL, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. The biggest issue I'm having with this is that I really want to like it because I like the style of it. And I do like it, but it's slightly off in a little bit too many areas. But we'll see. I need to use it. I need to get it in use and play with it. Maybe I need a torched one. Let me go grab, I'm just going to pop an ink cartridge in here. I don't have any in this room. So let me take 2 seconds. You know what? Let me do a giveaway so y'all have something to do while I run and go get some ink cartridges real quick. And then we'll test the paper. Well, I don't need to put this up. All right, let me do a... yeah, the nipple looks weird. It's not that. It's fine unposted, but when it's posted and the seam doesn't work together, I don't like it. Okay. Let's do a giveaway. What did I give? I gave a case. There's a fancy one. Just don't post pins. there's some that kind of need it. All right. Recently I got to get into good pens, but I use cheap paper. So that is a challenge, right? Like, it'll make you think differently about pens depending on the paper and depending on the ink. So yeah, for sure. But if you're in the right place though, CL, because we're giving away some good paper right now. So this is a Hobonichi Tomoe River notebook. One of the OGs, I think. One of the classics. Let's give this away. Let's give this away. CL, you need to enter this when I launch it. So we're going to launch it here in just a second. So speaking of good paper, this is one of them, chat. This is one of them. So let me get this set up, and then I'll go get my other stuff. Thought I won all these. So whoever sent them to me sent me like 5 to give away. So they sent me some smaller ones too, A5s and A6s. And I just happened to see this in here. I think this is the last one. All right, exclamation point waffle, exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, a member, a subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address if you do win. That's it. Hobonichi A5. I'm going to put this on mute. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get probably an orange, like a burnt orange maybe. Do I have orange inked up? I have Toro inked up. Let me see. Let me see what I come back with. Be right back. All right, changed my mind. I was going to go blood orange, have Diamine blood orange, but then I saw Diamine Viper green. That's going to look good. And I don't have any green inked up right now. All right, this giveaway's over as soon as I pop this cartridge in. Last call for waffles. The Waffle House. Yeah, brass and green is the move for sure. Yeah. Yeah, someone said the Waffle House thing, and that's so smart. I'll get like a little Waffle House sign. You've played Pickleball a total of 2 times now, and I'm in, right? It's fun. I gotta show you. I'll show y'all something y'all will appreciate. Bot, you know I really need this notebook. All right. Let's pick a winner. The Inky Rider. The Inky Rider. You win. The Inky Rider. Have you won here before? Yes, no, maybe. I'm going to show y'all. Annabelle, stand by. I have a Pickleball funny. It's the mouse that came with my computer, and I kind of like it. Inky Rider. You have? Nice. I was thinking yes, but I wasn't 100% sure. All right, email me, hello@penaddict.com. And I will ship this out later this week. These notebooks are amazing. They are. They are. I think I still have one in my personal stash. Just can't remember if it's A5 or A6. Did you say Graphon Faber-Castell Viper Green? Yes. So good. I have a bottle of it and cartridges. It's really good. Okay. Inky Rider. All right. So we got these. Ooh, I like that. All right, let me show you all something real quick, and then we're going to start paper testing. All right, hold. This is where I get to embarrass myself, but I'm proud to embarrass myself because it's going to make y'all happy. By the way, the Uni store sells these with a Jetstream pen, and they only let you use coupons. What are you talking about? Purple pen case? All right, let me set this up real quick. Hold. 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 Where is it? All right, y'all ready? Are y'all prepared for what you're about to see? I'm not prepared, but I'm going to show it to you. It's good. All right. Speaking of pickleball, here we go. Can you read that? Can you read our team name and our logo, chat? Can you read that? I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this. I'm inordinately happy about this. So is everyone on the team. Everyone on the team loves this. I wonder who came up with that. Yeah, we got shirts and everything. My wife did the logo. I came up with the name. She did the logo. It's so good. So good. I wish your shorts were pink too. We couldn't find any. But I'll probably get some pink shorts. Yeah, don't get any ideas, Ruben. Yeah. So yeah, we couldn't find any good pink shorts that fit. So anyway, I thought y'all would enjoy that. So yeah, we had fun. We're in last place, but we looked good. We might have finished last, but we looked amazing. Miami MLS team. They have a whole pink kit. It's really good looking. So that was only week 1. We have a lot of time. It's a like a month-long team event, or like 6-week team event. All right, we are riding right away with this one, and we're medium Schmidt. Yeah, don't love the. Yeah. I think I need to turn this a little bit. Graceland Gutter Gang. Oh man, the Elvis ball, that would roll. So I don't know if I didn't say what I was doing. You don't have to have the what's the call, Sailor Tuzu, to rotate your nib. Given where I was gripping this, the nib was too far this way, so I just twisted it more to the right. Yeah. So based on my grip, it hits. I literally just grabbed this and then gave it like about a 10-degree twist to the right. So now it's actually lined up. It was kicked over to the left. That's not the pin's fault or anything like that. That's just one of those things that happen. So yes, you don't need a Tuzu to write well with a fountain pen nib to get it at the right angle. At least it wasn't F1 related. Rip. Okay, let's do some testing. Let's bring in the tray. Oh man, we're gonna reorganize. We're gonna put this back here, this here. We need to warm up our pens. A couple of them here. So we put Sailor Nano Black in this one from Peyton Street Pens, and it dries up for a second. It needs to be primed, but I want to use this on the paper. So this has not been a great ink for this pen. But I want to use it, so I need to get it going. Come on, ink. Brad, where's your water brush? Right here. Right next to me. Is it? It's not right next to me. I just had it. I just cleaned it. I usually set it right here in my ink tray. I don't see it. I mean, in my like dip nib tray. Love that tray from Stationery Stack. Yep. Yep. Lick it. There we go. This ink rules, so I wanted to get it going. But that's kind of like part and parcel with like the Sailor Nano Black, Platinum Carbon Black. Sometimes you have to kickstart them. I think everything else should write from the jump. That's the only one that's a little bit fidgety. Okay. Let's test. All right, what else do we need? We'll get Uniball 1 gel. We need a roller ball. We need a pencil. We need a 5mm gel, 3/8 gel. We need a roller ball. I mean a ballpoint. We need a drawing pen. We'll take a brush. Well, let's use the Uni pen instead of the Copic. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. $5mm gel, that would be sick. All right. So So we're going to try to do these at the same time. So I'm going to go from the back, since I'm just doing an ink test. Especially in a bound notebook, I'll do my ink testing in the back. So it does have this, the IA writer does have end pages. So we're going to start here. Even though it's got, I don't like using this first kind of glued page. So I'm going to just go over here. And then we're going to do the Sidekick with whatever we use for this. We get our, when you post that pin, it reminds me of the robot Castle in the Sky. I haven't seen that one. Sharpie. Yes, I do have a Sharpie. So let's think here. I should probably do this Sailor Nano Black first, just so it doesn't poop out on me while I have it flowing. All right, so we'll go aggressive from the front. Now, I can't see the lines, chat. So if you see me doing like this, it's because I'm trying to get the lighting right. So this will be... So this page does have some texture, like Mike was talking, but I'm used to bank paper. It's not really that far off. So this is a pigmented black ink. It's usually pretty good on all kinds of papers. It kind of sits up on the page. So let's see here. Does anyone else do a quick scribble before using a fountain pen? Just get rid of the concentrated ink in the feed before writing. Inky Love, that's what this notebook is for. Even if I know it's writing good, this is the notebook that I use for that. Oh, Slack isn't full. It's our joke. Because there's like 3,000 people in it. Okay. This looks pretty good. What's wide? This is wide. So I literally, Inky Love, I'm literally keeping this right next to me, and because I don't want, when I'm doing a test, I just want the pen to work like from the jump. Ooh, speaking of wide, this is the widest pen here. So this is my Hooligan. And this is Teranishi Nighttime Soda. This is as inky as it gets right here. And you'll see on the Notsu review, Notsu, that I just laid this ink thick on those cards and they were really good. So far on this second line here, I didn't even think about where the lines were. So is it really a feature, or is it just a good blank notebook? I'm just going to say soda, keep it on this line here. So yeah, this is the inkiest, wettest pen that I have. All right, let's just keep, that's gonna take a minute to dry, so we'll look at this as it continues to morph. So that's wide. That's pretty wide. All right, so this is, Do you hear this page? And it may be because I'm like 2 pages from the backing. It doesn't, it feels kind of like bank paper. Oh shoot, that's not dye mine. I wonder if I'm on the lines. Yeah, I'm pretty much on the lines, just my regular, just guessing. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm using a hard backing on this in the back, so I'm wondering if that's making some of the sound. I don't think it's that rough, like Mike was saying, but we're going to test it here in a minute. I also use a blotter paper on everything that I write, but it's especially important if I'm ink testing to keep my hand oils off the page just for performance issues. Mike's page is ultra smooth. I shouldn't say Mike's page. The Sidekick is ultra smooth. I like it. So we're going to test a few more fountain pen inks, and then we're going to start playing with some of the others. So this is Robert Oster Blue Lagoon. So a little bit finer nib. This sound is definitely because of some of the backing. I need to do some writing on the other page, which I'll do in a minute. Oh, I'll mention this on the podcast probably tomorrow. If you listened to it last week, we were talking about the Red Dot Awards, and I was talking about those, I think they're called, I'm going to get this wrong, Ohuhu, like Copic style markers. I got an email that apparently they're really good. Like they rated really highly against the stock Copics. There's like apparently a YouTube video out there where they go up against the Copics and did even better. So ink-wise. So I thought that was interesting. I did get that feedback. Copics are crazy expensive. Yeah. Was it Ohuhu? Yeah. That's fun to say. All right, let's get a quick glance where we're at here. So this is the Sidekick notepad. These are some fountain pens, so Sailor Nano Black, and then which is a pigmented ink, and then 3 standard inks. This is a very wet ink. There is no feathering, no bleeding, no anything on this. I was a little bit anxious about it, so a little bit on the Teranishi Soda on the heavy spots, right? But even like where I colored in the ink, nothing. And it doesn't go through to the back of the page. That's like minimal. Is there a link to the awards? I mean, you can just look up Red Dot. Like I said, they don't have the 2025 stuff up yet, but when you go to 2024, there was over 3,600 award winners. And it was really hard to drill down to find the stationery. When can you show us your Retro 51 design? When I get the first prototype in, I will. That's in process right now. So, same thing with the IA writer paper. This really reminds me of bank paper, which you know means I'm going to like this. So, a little bit of ghosting on the back. Kind of the same deal with the heavy ink. Yeah, so this Hooligan pen, so this ink that goes down, it's like Sharpie levels of ink. Like if you go into my review yesterday, you can see the wetness on the page. I took a picture of the ink being wet. This is handling inks wonderfully, I think. Both of these pages are. Honestly, both of them are better than expected. Like I didn't have my hopes up, or I didn't have high hopes, let's say. But they are really good. So let's keep going. We're going to do a little bit finer, 2 more finer pens on these 2 pages, and let's see how they feel. And then we're going to start looking at some gel pens and some standard pens. Lighting make the Sailor ink look gray. So the thing with Sailor Nano Black, and to a lesser extent, but still Platinum Carbon Black, they're glossy when they dry. So it doesn't look as black, but people use that for waterproof ink. So, yes, so it dries almost with a gloss finish. And when the light hits it, it makes it look gray. But like at my angle compared to your angle, it looks black. So this is Coffee Monsters coffee. This is not the Esterbrook ink. This is a Robert Oster ink that Helen had made for the shop, and it's one of my favorites. I cannot see the lines. Just for reference, I can't see the lines when I'm writing. So I need to try this notebook on not the backing page to get a feel for it. So I always do like a little color mark afterwards just to put more ink on the page. Thule, I do need to hydrate, and I brought my coffee in the other room and I didn't bring it back. So I'll have to go get something. And then this should be even finer. This is all right, so we're going to start with some standard pens now. Let's do some inky ones first. So this will be a rollerball, Schmidt P8127. Usually, not always, usually if a paper is good for rollerballs, it's good for fountain pens. That hasn't been the case with Moleskines in the past, but most other like good Japanese papers or good quality papers, if the rollerball works because they're a water-based ink, then fountain pinks will work. Mike's page is so smooth. So that's always one I always like to test with like a wide roller ball, like the Schmidt, and then like a wide, or this one's not that wide, it's a 03, a wide like drawing pen. Just to get an ink reaction to the page. And both of these look like really good. Like ballpoint and pencil are always going to look fine, but are always going to look nice, but I still like to test them on there for feel purposes, right? So like, there's hardly a pen that ballpoints don't work well on. Usually, like maybe very, very smooth, slick papers like Rhodia. Like you may not enjoy that. Will you get the loaner pens again? Yes. I need to look at that. I need to order another batch. think I wrote this wrong. I don't think it's easy flow, whatever. I think it's P900. 9,000. So yeah, ballpoints and pencils work even on like waterproof pages. So you just may not like them as much on glossy. That pen would be a great platform for a clutch pencil. I don't want to say stay tuned, but we're in the lab. I'll say we're in the lab. We're trying to get some new pencils out this year at Spoke, but designing products is hard. So you're writing in the second to last page? Yeah. So there's like one page behind it. There's a. Oh no, I'm writing in the last page, and then there's an end page. So this is a different page. I'm writing on the page that's glued to the end page. If that makes sense, I think you know what I'm talking about. What's the paper under your hand for? It's called blotter paper, but I use it for hand oils. So you could just use another sheet of paper. Because when I write, Newland, so like if I was writing on this page, not like doing ink testing, the way I write, I usually sit like this. So I'll be writing and my hand is always kind of on the edge. So I'll run a whole thing of hand oils down the edge of the page and my ink will perform differently in this spots where I've touched. And it's just a habit I've gotten into that I can't not do now. So like when you see my fingers here, I'm not holding the page. This is how I write most of the time. So Boss Baker Chris, I will, long before I review this, I'll be writing on like the overall base of the page. But just in context, the IA feels like my bank paper, so like the Mitsubishi bank paper. So I'm going to compare those when I get a chance. It's been very similar in feel, how the nib feels on the page to what a bank paper feels like. It's like a firm... It's like a firm page. Ski Bender for the Prime sub-in. Thank you so much, Ski Bender. I appreciate that. You are awesome. I really, really appreciate you. See, pencil's almost smooth on the Sidekick. Totally fine, but I like this over here. All right, so let's do our gel pens. So we have a 0.5 and a 0.8. I'm gonna have to eat some words tomorrow. I'm very impressed with this paper. I just don't know that the feature is worth it, or worth it's not the right word. I don't know that the feature is actually functional. But overall, I am really enjoying the notebook so far. We have a long way to go, but so this is, you do get some failure on fine gel pens on a dry, firm paper like this, but it's not too bad. Like you'll get some thinner lines, right? But not bad. Oh, I need to put the Zinto over here because it's a different ink formulation. So that's an 05. What's up, Hair and Pen Nerd? Let's go. Pre-K is over. My son's last day is Thursday. So this is the Uni 1 0.38. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite pens. So on this type of paper, these micro gel tips are really fine. So I'm going to redo some of the testing over on this other side of the page as well, just for feel purposes. And then we'll take a look at this. Let me do the Zento. Yeah, it's a 1F. So the Fs have a weight in the front. So yeah, they're nice. That's my favorite one. So they have a weighted section up here. So then the Zento. This is 0.38, right? Yep. Hair and Pet Nerd with 6 months of subbing. Whoa, 6 months in advance. Dang. Let's go. Brad, do you have any writing calluses? I don't. I'll sometimes get a dent right here, which you can probably see right now, but I don't have any calluses from it. Yeah, I don't have any writing calluses, but that's my biggest pressure point is right there. So it's probably smooth. The rest of it doesn't. And plus, I'm not using the same thing consistently, so there's always different shapes and weights and touch points on my hand. Okay, are we in the Sharpie zone? I think we're in the Sharpie zone. Which, this is... That is straight through the page. I almost hate using Sharpies like this. Feels better on, a Shapey. Is the Shapey, is that the Temu version of Sharpie, the Shapey? I'm going to leave it. We leave it. Shapey. Rotring pencil gave me a huge callus in school, for sure. I could see that. All right, let's take a look. So I like on the Sidekick notepad, literally no ink issues whatsoever. The Shapey obviously bleeds through. The Shapey is the Sharpie for her. It's the Sharpie for her is the Shapey. Like no bleed. You can see the rollerball of the Schmidt P80 127, but it didn't bleed through at all or feather. Shapey. I was trying to write small, and it turns out one way to write small is to write fewer letters. All right, and then on the IA writer, like legit good. Like I am anxious to get bank paper side by side with this. And read more about their paper choice. So they're really close. Also, the lines are just insignificant. So it didn't bleed through as much on the Sharpie. It actually absorbed it, but like on the top of the page, and like there's more ghosting on this page, right? Like if you use the back of this page, like discount the Sharpie, right? If you're writing on both sides of the page here, which you should for a notebook that's expensive, again, this is like a $60 notebook. Yeah, the Sharpie on both pages did not get through, and I'll show you back to the other one. This is going to be harder to write on the back side of the page. If you have a full page of writing, even with pencil, which is the lightest one here, that's this gap right here. pencil would be okay. You might have a bad time on the backside. We'll test that more as we go. And then on the Shapey, even though it was very absorbent through, it did not go through to the back. Oh, there's one dot I see right here, but you wouldn't even notice it. That dot right there is from the Shapey, but you wouldn't even notice it. Pretty minimal, honestly minimal. How about an emote or similar? The pencil, the emote pencil. I don't have one handy, but I do have them in the closet. Shapey needs a command. Sharpie, but for her. Oh, the fine liner. Yeah, I think I have. Oh, I have a brush pen. I think I have an emote fine liner handy. So this should be just like the drawing pens. This is Fudenosuke. Speaking of Fudenosuke, where's Glyph? Yeah, so this page, again, I keep repeating myself. It's drier for these inks, but they go on well. I'll go see if I have an emote real quick. Yeah, I like them much better on the Sidekick. When you have a page with any texture at all, bank paper, for example, and use any type of drawing pen, you know, your felt tip style pens, even though they're plastic tips, they feel drier and they're not quite as enjoyable. Like, they feel better on this page. How's the Sharpie? I mean, it's straight through the back, but no, like, it didn't bleed to the page behind it. No, like, so you can see it here, but there's nothing here. And then on the Sidekick, you can see it a lot, and the only thing that came through was one lone dot right there randomly, which is nothing compared to how much it went into the page. I consider that nothing, but it's this dot right there in between those other dots. That's it. Oh, I need a drink. I think your emotes, since they're like 0.3, they're like really fine. They're like at 0.2. There's a second dot on the right. Oh yeah, on the square. You're right. There's a dot on the square. Right there. Correct. But that's pretty good. I think the emotes will be like the brush, and like the emotes are so fine. It will depend on you personally if you like how dry that feels on there. Micron, what I did, so the Uni Pen is the Micron version. Did I not use this? Yeah, I did. So it's completely fine. Yeah, the dots lined up. I did that on purpose. So yeah. So on the IA writer paper, what I'm saying is, and this is a thing with other papers, when you have a tiny bit of texture, like on a bank paper, this type of tip, it feels different. It doesn't mean it's bad, but it feels like it's drier. So you might have some reservations mentally using it, even though the ink goes down completely fine. No sorries. Yeah, I just didn't have the Micron in here, and so this was the version for that. So, anything else? I mean, I think they're both thumbs up, honestly. I think they're both thumbs up. So, yeah. All right, so yeah, anything else? Microns are great. I a lot of times I'll carry a Micron style pen because I know it's going to work with so many different things and I'm going to enjoy it. It's one of my favorite pens. One of my favorite styles of pens. All right, anything else, gang? We'll do one more giveaway here in the end. but pleasantly surprised with both. Is that the new field notes? Let's take a quick look at that. Any other questions on these? Oh, you reply email? No. I'm the worst. So, yeah. You owe me nothing. Yeah. Email whenever. Because you're going to get a reply whenever. Yep. You are welcome. I am... got some thinking to do. Got some real thinking to do. All right, let's see. Oh, sick. So I think we'll put this on the podcast tomorrow, just because the timing's good. Really interesting. Ooh, Forest Gray Graph Grid. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'll probably get a pack of these. Oh, that's a cool deal. They've been on a run. Yeah, the wallpaper's great. Like, I also like the story of this one too, right? I'll have to look at some of these books. Is a river alive? So that's the book. Like, this is the kind of book that I would completely absorb. Like, this is mostly the kind of books I read. Like, the Red Rising stuff, like the fiction stuff, is usually not my thing, but I really enjoyed those. This is kind of like the books I'm like, yes, I'm in. Like, this is easy. Okay. Very cool. Love them. I'll have to check that out. All right, let's do a giveaway. What am I going to give away here? I'm not going to give away any of the new stuff yet. I need to agree on the heater. It stopped after 50. Yeah, like they've been on one. Like it ebbs and flows. It's got to be really difficult, like to do, right? Like I totally feel like that's a really, really hard thing to do well repeatedly. Like 4 times a year seems like not much. That is so hard to do well. And they're doing it. Too fast? Yeah, I haven't even chosen what we're going to give away yet. What I was saying was we'll give away some sidekicks here later. But I'm probably going to do a review of them or something. I'm going to hold on to them for a minute while I sort out what I'm going to do with them. But then since there's a 2-pack in each pack, we'll start giving away some, but not today. All right, let me put back my pens. All right, these go here. Okay, I've given away a paper. I've given away a case. What do we got in here? Well, there's randomly a bottle of Fire on Fire in here. Let's do that. I think that's it, Naperville, and I think it's still like when I buy like one set a year. Even though I love so many of them, I'm not using them right now the way I'm writing. If I was, I would be super into it. Dialogue notebook stores. I haven't looked at that. We'll look at that one in a minute. Okay. So yeah, I got some bottle. Is this used? It looks like it might have a little drink out of it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh yeah, I've seen those dialogue notebooks. We check penaddict.com. I don't know if we reviewed these. I've seen these. I don't know that I'm using them. So yeah, let's give away this bottle of ink. I can't remember if we actually reviewed those or not, but I've definitely seen them. Maybe not. So yeah. You know who else is fire? The bot. That's nice. Finally made the pilgrimage to Yoseka after missing Stationery Fest. I have not been inside of Yoseka, despite being at Stationery Fest, so Let's see. Fire on Fire. So this is an orange fountain pen ink. If you're not familiar with it, I make it in collaboration. Well, Robert Oster makes it in collaboration with me, or am I collaborating with them? Who knows? There's an X in there somewhere. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower. Remember, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address. If you're in Antarctica currently, I'll probably ship this to you when you come back because it will freeze if I send it to too cold a place. I owe Thule a drink, so I'm going to go get that real quick. Thule redeemed points for a hydration. I did not hydration, and I feel like I need a hydration, so I'm going to go hydration. BRB. Cheers, Thule. I'm not totally caught up. Have you tried the Karas Basic? I have not. I'm going to send that to Jeff to review. I have it here, though. I got to find it. Oh, I found this, though. It looks good. The Basic looks good. Who knows when that might be built, Chad? So yeah, the Basic looks cool. I like the size of it. Like right now, no. We literally just went through the field notes, Arch of Tusk. First glance, amazing. Is hydration the same without sloshing of ice cubes? It is. It is. Sometimes with water, I like ice in almost every drink I have. I go either way with water. I bought the 001 and liked it so much I bought an 02. I haven't seen the 02. Which one do I have? Mine has like a groove grip. Is that like an 01? All right, y'all got about a minute left to win this bottle of Fire on Fire from me. Room temp water is a crime. This is not room temp water. It's like from the fridge faucet thing, so it's cool. It's not freezing cold, but it's cool. I don't like room temp water, but I'll take water without ice if it's cool. Like me. Water room temp from the tap survive, yeah. On your rec, Brad, I brought a juice refill for my Basic 02 Chef's Kiss. They're different, man. I don't know why the G2's never gonna change, but man, those hit different. Rip. While we wrap up this giveaway, chat, I think this is time to admit my failures. This is Brad admits his failures. It's not a complete failure because I'm going to get back to it. I have not been listening to any albums to write into my book, except Billy Wood's Gollywog, which I've listened to twice. But I'm behind on my book, and my book is so cool. Look at my book. I'm very happy with my book. But I haven't been listening to any full albums recently. I've been like putting on like YouTube and Twitch and stuff, and I can't listen to an album at the same time I have that. So that is my mea culpa. for that book right now, and I'm a little bit sad about it. Rate the new Cardi album. Have not listened to it. That cover's still fire. It's the best. Brad admits his failures. I fail a lot. New Kim Deal solo is my favorite. That is literally in my queue. Have not listened to it. All right, let's giveaways closed. Yeah, I keep adding things to my queue, and now my queue's almost to like 100 albums. Let's see. 98. 98 in the queue. Oh, 97. One's a duplicate here. Oh, two's are duplicate. 3 duplicates. Wow, what is going on all of a sudden? This is what I get for not managing this well. Okay, we're good. Yeah, new Ezra Furman, new Kenny Siegel, new Serengeti, new Adrian Linker, Billy Woods. Oh, I did listen to that. Wire. Too much stuff. What pulls you into a song more, music or lyrics? Music, generally speaking. And then lyrics. They do kind of have to go together, but I think it's, I don't know, I like a lot of lyrics-based stuff. Does Gollywog have the same connotations as there is in the UK? No, it's a storytelling device in this concept that is similar to historically what that doll has meant. Yeah. So it means the same thing. All right, let's pick a winner. Newland 66. My Gollywog Inquisitor. So yeah, like it's not a word I will use frequently, but it's the name of the album, and there's a story. It's almost like a real storytelling type of album. Newland, you win. Have you ever won? First time winner? Yes. Email me hello@penaddict.com and I'll ship this your way. First time. Nice. Nice. Mark taken. Nice. So I'm beta testing a friend's app, and it just alerted me. It's like, hey, you forgot to update. Do you want to update it now? I do, because I did the thing. That was cool. All right. Newland, email me hello@penaddict.com. We'll get this out to you. Glad to be out of the Zero Wins Club. Great stream today. Thanks. What makes you think we're done, Boss Baker Chris? Did I say we're done? Are you excused? Have you been excused? There's no excuse for you. Who said we were done? All right, we're done, chat. We're done. You can't announce it. Only I can announce it. Yeah, tardy, leaving early. What kind of crap is this? All right, now we're done. I like that joke. Yeah, we're going to raid. I haven't even pulled up Twitch, so let's go see what's up. Is there anyone to raid? Where's Mike? Mike wasn't online today. Speaking of music, Scratch Bastard's going. Ooh, Kelpsy's playing Star Fox. Any new anyone new we need to check out to raid? I haven't been good. Mike is too busy today. Gotcha. Yeah. Let's browse. I got a few minutes. Let's see what's up. Let's go to Makers and Crafting and see what's up. Yeah, Boss Baker Chris, you're in detention. Hey, thank you, Brooklyn Becca, for hanging out. Makers and Crafting did a new little logo. What is this? We might have a winner. Oh, never mind. That was weird. Okay. Let's see. I mean, we have plenty of friends. Oh, boom. Boom. Let's go see this person. Let me see what they're doing real quick. I see some crafting going on. This person might not even be on their stream, but we're going to go right now. Keep them talking a little bit longer to refresh on stream giveaway. That can't be that long. Oh, shoot. We got to go. We got to go. All right. We're going to go raid someone new. If you hear this noise, if I can get there in time before y'all do a giveaway, I'll just end the stream. All right. Someone is doing some crafting here. We're going to check them out. We got to do a better job at raiding random people. We're going to go raid Honey Lemon Daisy. What a name. Honey Lemon Daisy. They're crafting, it's like kind of like one of these like prefab like building things. But they have